Hello again, everyone. Age of June here, and we're back with another League of Legends Shoutcast. Sorry about the tiny introduction there on the loading screen, but hopefully it'll give you a chance to look at it. If not, I'm sorry about that. I started recording slightly too late there, but this particular game I'm actually casting. I looked to see who was streaming at the moment, and I actually saw on Twitter that Seraph here is streaming again, so I went ahead and decided to cast a game of his. I mean, I recently cast a Seraph game, but honestly, I'm still wanting to see more of him. And you know, if he's streaming as it is right now, I am more than happy to go ahead and use that as a good way to go ahead and just see a game that he's in. Because, you know, that way I can see exactly how long it's been going on, etc. The only other people streaming right now are TSM members, and I've been doing a whole lot more of them over the past couple weeks than I have of CLG. So I figured you guys wouldn't mind, but went ahead and cast another Seraph game. Just go ahead and take a look at the players here. We've got Kina, who is also CLG's Seraph, playing Jace top. Oh, the laughter. The Jax is played by California Trolls. Seen him a decent amount. Mid lane, we've got I Am Faker God playing Lulu. I doubt that's actually Faker for some reason. Something tells me it's probably not actually Faker. C9 Wrecking Balls playing Karma. Oh, we'll see if he comes in like a Wrecking Ball. Down to the bot lane, we've got Caitlyn played by Baron ZZZ versus the Corky here played by Robert X. Lee from Complexity. Definitely somebody I'm looking forward to seeing more of in the LCS this season. We're going to be seeing a lot of him now that he made it in. Congrats to him for that. The supports, we've got a support Gragas played by The Real RO versus Tick My Thanks. No. Versus Complexity's Bubba Dub playing the Morgana. Tick My Thanks, I guess? Tick My Thanks is Elise playing on the red team, and Nunu is played by Professor Crumbledore. I have a feeling he's going to die in the second to last book? Something like that. So yeah, he's gonna die. Spoilers. Yeah, that's a bad joke. Anyway, looks like we may have a gank coming in here onto Seraph, but he did just ward, so if she does come in, he's gonna pick it up. But at the same time, is he gonna have enough time to react? I don't know. He gets seen there, and he uses that acceleration gate to try to get out. Gonna get stunned by Jax. Gonna get hit by her root, I would believe. Yes! Oh, nice flash. Dodging the root. Still trying to get out. In comes the Nunu coming to save him. And he still ends up going down. Nunu may end up being able to finish off the Elise, though he is able to finish off the Elise. Is Jax going to be able to do anything, though? It looks like Jax is being forced to run away because Nunu is just ripping him to shreds here. Probably going to see a slow, yes we do, but he jumps out of it anyway, so he's going to be fine. And Nunu's going to go ahead and eat. The Lulu was on her way up to go ahead and counteract this and possibly go for a turret dive. I don't think it's going to happen, though. It's a little too early for that. But in the meantime, we had action down bottom as well. And it looks like quite a bit of action. And it looks like the blue team did not have such a good time down in the bot lane. So a little bit of harass landing from Corky in the lead up to this. And I guess that Gragas decided to go in. Gets hit by the Morgana stun there, but he actually body blocked her. Got the flash out of her, which of course meant that they needed to go into them. There's a couple flashes there, and we actually see Morgana go down, but in revenge, Gragas goes down right after thanks to the tower hit and then a kill from Corky. And then, of course, we've got the Caitlyn going off, and she ends up going down to him as well. And that ends up being a 2-for-1. Had he not taken that tower shot, it might have turned out different, but honestly, I don't know. Because they were definitely massively overextended. I think so, though, just because that tower shot did quite a bit of damage to Gragas there. And I think that might have tilted it into the red team's favor, even though the whole time before that, it was definitely in the blue team's favor. Got a gank going in here on mid from the blue team. They did come along behind Karma, but of course it's Karma, and she's really good about escaping and shielding and everything else. Was able to land the stun there on Nunu, so he took a little bit more harass there, but of course he's Nunu. He does have that consume, so he's not going to be too heavily bothered by it. Up at the top lane, we do actually have a level 3 versus level 3. Jace is... Actually, they're pretty much exactly even. So, and Jace actually has more minions here. So, he's slightly ahead of Jax. Not very much. I'd say maybe 3, maybe 4 minion kills. But either way, ahead is ahead, you know? The Elise just counter jungled there, stole the big raid. Now she's coming to gank Lulu. Lulu's actually really low, gets hit. Nice shield though. And is she going to go down? No, she flashes out of that Karma ability there, so she did not get hit by the second hit. And that means she is actually going to survive that. Very nice flash there. It is kind of unfortunate for her. Oh, wow. Nunu is wrecking this Wrecking Ball. Oh, this is going to be fun. Wrecking the Wrecking Ball. And, yeah. Was forced back, though, because Elise came back. So, he's talking to us. I'm kind of surprised Karma decided to stick around. But we do actually have Caitlyn and Gragas just shoving these guys under tower. Honestly, not overly surprising. Caitlyn does have a big range compared to Corki. So, let's see, does it show you the range? No, I don't think it does. I don't know exactly the range counts, but I'm reasonably certain Caitlyn's is... Oh, I know Caitlyn's is bigger. Caitlyn's is the biggest in the game, outside of buffed. So yeah, she definitely has that going for her. We've got a little bit of a duel up here. The stun from Jax landed, and unfortunately for Jace, the harass back using the acceleration gate and his charge bolt did not end up landing. Oh, he missed the big guy too. Looks like there may be a tower dive coming up here. Lulu's on the way. Nunu's going in. Going now. Gonna go ahead and land that. He's gonna take up this tower. Gonna go ahead and use Consume when he needs to go ahead and get his health back. And yeah, they were just able to finish that Jax off. He had nothing he could do about it. They do indeed finish him off. The kill goes to Lulu. Elise is coming up to try to stop them. But honestly, there's really nothing she can do. She goes in, she's gonna die. She does manage to get the Nunu down, but she died to Jace for it, which is 100% not worth it. You just traded 1 for 1 there, and they got assists. You didn't. I definitely question the decision to go for that. They didn't lose the tower. Oh, they actually might still. Yeah, they are actually going to lose the tower. So just kidding. Wait. Oh, I was right. They did not lose the tower yet. 1 minion kill away, or 1 minion hit away, but they did not lose the tower. But that's because the blue team decided to back off, not because of anything else. Nice little pop-up there from Gragas. Doing quite a bit of damage here, and now Morgana's getting low. She's forced to fall back pretty quickly. She's gonna go down to Caitlyn. Corki tries to go back in. Gragas pops the Corki up. Not really going to be too big of a deal. But the Elise is on her way down, though. And we may see a gank successful this time. In goes the Elise using that repel. Going in on the Caitlyn. Caitlyn's trying to get out. Caitlyn does successfully get out. And Gragas uses his jump to get out as well. So that was not a successful gank. Nicely escaped there from the blue team. I like how they were able to do that and just walk out of that. I think Gragas got hit by the stun from Elise, which is why that went quite so well as it did, as Gragas was the healthier of the two. And of course, he's also the more tanky. Now we've got Nunu coming in to go ahead and counter jungle this up a bit. And the question is will he be able to succeed? Because Karma is on her way over. And if Nunu's not careful, he can end up going down. He's going to go ahead and ult. He does manage to get the blue, and he flashes over the wall. Is he going to escape? It looks like he will escape. I don't believe they had flash. Elise does not have flash. Karma did have flash, but it wasn't worth it for her. So, very nice counter juggle by him. The Gragas and Caitlyn going in on the Corki here, forced to fall back. There's a teleport coming in from the Jax, though, and these guys are now on the run. In comes the Morgana as well, with securing that kill on Caitlyn. Gragas is trying his best to get out. He's going to go ahead and dash away. He will get out, but there are 5 members of the red team down here. They're going to get this dragon, but it does mean that Jace is 100% going to get that tower. I mean, even if he doesn't try to push it, which he did, it would have happened anyway. Just CSing would have gotten that tower. Down it goes. He's going to shove it a little bit more, and in the meantime, Nunu's going to come over here and counter jungle Elise a bit more. Really annoying to have happen to you, but really effective when you're the one doing it. He knows it's safe. He knows that they're doing dragon, so why not, right? Go, Crumbledore. And we do actually see Jace getting a little bit of damage on the tower there. Him and the minions, of course. Not a ton, but he's still going to do at least some. And that's exactly what he wanted there. They did lose dragon, of course, for it. But all in all, I think it's probably worth it. Oh, nice bit of harass there. The Jax got just the wrong spot. Fake Faker? I don't know. Maybe real Faker, but probably not. I kind of doubt Faker's going to be playing on the NA servers. It's possible, but unlikely. Anyway, a little bit of a duel there. The stun comes up from Karma, does not land. Elise tries to jump in on this, not going to end up happening. And they're just kind of trading back and forth a little bit here. Now, in the meantime, though, we actually had a gank going up here onto Jax as well, who's actually sticking under the tower. Kind of surprising given the fact that he's seen them tower dive before. And there we go, they did quite a bit of damage to him. Jace is still harassing him up, and it looks like they decided to go for this. They do. There's the stun, or the slow from the Nunu. Jax is getting really low, goes down to the ignite, and yeah, there's really nothing he can do about it. Except for not stick around under the tower, because he's seen them tower dive before. But once they engaged on him again, then there was no escape. That ignite was able to finish him off there, and it did indeed work. Looks like a lot of damage going off down here as well. Gragas missed the pop-up there, and doing a little bit of damage there to Corki. Not nearly enough. Oh, nice flash from Morgana. Means she did not get punted back, and these guys are now on the run. That's a cool little ability. I like the animation on that. Out comes the ultimate there from Caitlyn. Did some damage. Nothing too huge, though. And they're all pretty much even right now. The blue team's continuing to shove this up. The Gragas has Targon, so he's able to help shove it up quite a bit. Alright. Does make sense. I'm not really surprised. Caitlyn gets hit by the binding, though, unfortunately. Morgana's pretty good about landing those. We'll have to see what ends up happening when he gets to the LCS as well. Should be kind of cool to see. But in the meantime, we've got these guys continuing to shove this down. They are going to be able to get this tower. Elise is not going to be able to stop this. That is the third tower kill there for the blue team. I didn't even notice this one go down. But yeah, it went down. Jax was not able to defend. Oh, wait, that happened right after he killed them. Or they killed him, I mean. That's right. So that's 3 tower kills. Oh, man. My sound on here just went out. Is it my... I think it might be my headset. Yeah, my headset just died, so I've got no sound. This is definitely annoying. But, in the meantime, Corki was actually able to go ahead and kill off the Gragas down here from the looks of it. So let's see what happened there. Oh, actually a double kill even. Alright. So, there we go. I guess a Dark Binding hit. I do have sound back. Yep, Dark Binding hit. The Corki goes in hardcore. Out comes the stun there from Morgana. Morgana does go down to Caitlyn. But of course, Corki's able to clean up because they were really low from that ultimate there from the Morgana. And of course, the shred from Corki while Caitlyn was sitting there in the Dark Binding. Yeah, that was a little bit confusing there. As all of a sudden I had no sound. No warning or anything. All of a sudden just, all quiet. Just like, why? I was kind of worried about it actually being my computer as opposed to just my headset, because that would have meant you guys weren't hearing sound either, which is not okay. But luckily for me, not the case. It was just my headset. That makes me happy. Which of course means that when I started freaking out about it, you guys were probably going, what? What is he talking about? There's obviously sound. Anyway, a little bit of a fight going on here again. Jax versus Jace. Jace gonna go ahead and use that acceleration gate to walk away. Jax, what the heck did he jump to? I think he fail jumped or something. But he's getting really low. Jace is doing his lot of damage. Does not hit the ball, though. So that means that Jax is actually going to escape. And now Elise and Morgana are up here. He's going to go for Jax, though. Manages to finish off the Jax. Still going to go down, but he did turn a bad situation into a somewhat less bad situation. Corki, in the meantime, getting ganked here by Nunu. Goes down to the Nunu. Almost went down to Caitlyn. Not going to happen, though. But they're also going to get this tower. Red team says, hey, let's push mid lane, but they still have a couple of minions to take down before they can do so. And in the meantime, blue team is shoving this lane hard, and they're going for this tower. Nunu Caitlyn is an amazing tower pushing team. And that's, you see the red team reacting to that right now because they know that's exactly how it is. With a Nunu and a Caitlyn, they're going to shove hard. In comes the engage, though. Morgana goes in, lands the stun there on everybody. Out comes the Nunu ulti, but he doesn't last very long. Or it doesn't last very long. He does manage to go ahead and take down the Elise, though. Going to go ahead and use that smite as well. He's trying his best to get out of that. It's a 1-for-1 so far. Now it is a 2-for-1. And the blue team's trying their best to get out. Lulu and Gragas are in some very dangerous positions here. Jace is on his way down, though. And it could end up being turned around. Oh, Morgana got caught out of position there. So it's back to a 2-for-2 now. And that ends up coming out back in the good side for the blue team as they're able to shove this again. and they're going to be able to do some damage to the tower. Jace is counter jungling here, going to go ahead and grab this blue buff up if he can. Karma is going to try to stop him, though. And Corki's on his way over as well. But the blue team was able to get that tower. Blue buff did end up going to Karma, but now the re-engage happens here. Elise forced to repel away from that pop-up from Gragas. Does end up taking down the Gragas. And I have a feeling Lulu's going to die as well. Maybe not. Very nice slow there from Lulu. Landed on multiple members of the enemy team. But Karma's around this side. Jace is hanging around. Gonna get stunned there by the Karma. And Lulu's still alive. Still alive. Jace was not able to finish off the Karma. Lulu's trying her best to get out of this. Lands the slow there onto the... What are you doing? Oh, in comes the Nunu going in on the Karma. The auto attacks from the Lulu going after him. Nice ultimate from Lulu, making herself stay alive. But this Nunu needs to fall back or he's going to end up dying again. He's way too far out here. And yeah, he does end up going down, not surviving. But in the meantime, Caitlyn is shoving yet another tower. Jax is getting injured like crazy here. Forced to jump away, and that's going to give Caitlyn the opportunity to go ahead and do some more damage to this tower. So the red team, again, is not going to be able to capitalize on the kills they just got. They're going to try to take down the Caitlyn. Nice flash, but it does not end up following through. There is no stun onto Caitlyn. Caitlyn's probably going to be able to get out of this. There's still a tower here waiting for her. Tried to dodge the Morgana stun, though, and that means she's way out of position here. She's going to go down. So, never mind. I guess she was trying to dodge that Morgana binding. Oh, out comes the ultimate from Gragas, though. That is a dead Elise. 100% dead. Comes back down. Still going to go down, though, into the Jace. And now there's a flash pop-up there from the Gragas. Actually popped up just the Morgana, but it did some damage to her. And those guys are forced to fall back. Caitlyn's respawning shortly. Nunu's circling around, but he's picked up by the wards. Obviously, they're going to fall back for that. But it's going to be two people defending this one tower, and it's not going to end up happening. This tower is going to go down instantly. Down it goes indeed, and now we see the blue team go ahead and back off, because they got their objective. They don't need to get anything else. They don't need the kills, don't need anything else. There's a dragon waiting for them. Why not go get it? And that's exactly what they're doing. Interestingly, their jungler actually did not go to it. He's going for the red buff. Oh, but there's an engage here going in on Morgana. She got out of position with Karma. Morgana goes down. Corki and Jax are here. But the slow from Lulu. Oh, Lulu gets hit hard by Jax there. Ults herself, speeds herself up to get out of this. In the meantime, Nunu and Gragas are both doing a lot of damage to Karma. The Lulu was able to escape. The Karma, not so much. Yeah, she's going to go down to Gragas. Now Jax is on his way up to help against the Nunu and Gragas. Elise repels away. Is she going to get out, though? I think she might. And Jace comes in, though. Down goes the Jax, and Elise stayed a little bit too long. Gonna get hit by the snowball shortly. And, yeah, she does indeed go down as well. And, in the meantime, Lulu was actually able to get Corki, who is chasing the Caitlyn? Apparently. Chasing the Caitlyn. Out comes the Caitlyn ulti, followed immediately by a lot of damage there from the Lulu. He almost took her out, but almost doesn't count. Unfortunately for him. And now, again, we see the ping onto Dragon saying, hey, let's get it. And now there's nothing the red team can do. They're all dead except for Morgana. And Morgana's not going to be able to stop this solo. Especially since Caitlyn's here shoving this lane. Even without Caitlyn shoving the lane, there's really nothing Morgana alone can do. So that is another dragon kill there for them. A huge wave of minions pushing here. But it's going to go down to the Karma fairly quickly here. Or the Jax. Apparently it's going to go to Jax. Alright. Yep, he's going to go ahead and farm that up. Corki's getting the farm down here. Every lane is pushing towards the red team. So the blue team pretty much has free reign right now. They can do whatever the heck they want, except, of course, for farm, because all their farm's over here. Now the red team's shoving it back, though. Going to go ahead and push it back towards the blue team. Try to come back from this. They still don't have a single tower. It is currently 6-0 on towers, and that is never a good sign. They're pretty much keeping up on kills. But if you're this far behind on towers, dragons, everything else, I mean, I think they're tied on dragons. But with the towers, you're going to be really far behind. They're currently about 7k behind in gold. And that's pretty huge. Nunu walking around laughing and comes across an enemy team here. Gets the Morgana ulti on him. Karma's coming up as well. Lands her stun on him. He's going to go ahead and ult. Pop up there from Lulu. Oh, man, this is suddenly an engage that's going against the red team. Elise melts. Karma's trying to get out, does land the ulti, or the ability there onto Nunu. Nunu goes down, but Karma goes down too. Now Gragas is chasing down the Morgana. I think Morgana's probably going to be able... Oh, the ultimate, but not going to matter because she still had her ability there. But there's the exhaust onto the Morgana. And he's going hard. Is he going to be able to finish her off? I don't know. She does land... Oh, nice snipe from Jace. Very good snipe. And Jax goes down as well. The tower's going on to Gragas. Does not finish him off, though. Tower is being tanked right now by the Jace. And that was a great bait there by the Nunu. The red team finally got their first tower down here, though. So, you know, that's a good sign for them. Yep, and Corky's actually continuing to shove this. Nunu's coming to stop him. I'm not sure if he'll be able to, but I think he will. Yeah, he was able to push him back here with pretty much no problem. And he's actually chasing him down. Apparently Nunu's a little more dangerous than I would normally think. Lulu is also on the way over. And Nunu's just kind of making sure that the Corky does not go back. He still sees him. Lulu says, hey yo, how's it going? And, oh look, there we go, going in on him now. Corky's just melting, but Elise is there to help. But there's the ultimate there from the Lulu. Manages to finish him off. The repel there from Elise gets her back into range to take him out. But the ultimate there from Nunu's going off. Nunu's trying to solo the Elise now. In comes Gragas from the side, as well as Jax and the rest of the blue team that's alive. Jax is there, gets the jump on, but the pop-up there from the Gragas comes out. And now Morgana's getting hit pretty hard. Forced to flash out. The slow comes out from Nunu. She gets popped up again. There's the ultimate from the Gragas. Down goes the Elise. Morgana goes down. Jax is trying to go down. Nope, not going to happen. He's going to go down. And Gragas is continuing to chase this Karma. He gets slowed. Think he may be able to... He may not be able to get out. She will be able to get out. On the other hand, yeah, lands the stun there, and I don't think he's going to be able to stop this. But in the meantime, they're going to go ahead and grab that blue buff. Dragon's not even close to respawning yet, so they don't have to worry about that or anything. But they got a lot more kills there, and it's really showing on their gold. That Nunu is ridiculously tanky. I'm kind of amazed by how long he was tanking them there so that his team could get there, and he still didn't die. Does help that Corky does not yet have his Triforce. He's working on it. He's got the Bloodthirster, but he does not have Triforce yet, which is a pretty big power spike there for him. Not there yet. He has the Sheen. He's got the Phage, but he doesn't have the Zeal or the... Obviously, the complete Triforce, as I said. So, that's pretty big on him. Repel comes out from Elise. There they go, going in on the Gragas. Gragas is too tanky to go in on, though. Elise forced to flash out. Jax is going in. Out comes the Lulu ulti. The ultimate from Nunu did quite a bit of damage there, and Caitlyn was able to finish off the Jax. And now we have a lot of runners away. A lot of runners here. The Morgana just about to go down. Down she goes. Lulu was able to finish off the Corky. Karma and Elise are the only ones up. There we go. Gragas going in on the Karma. And, oh, there's the surrender right there. Nicely played there. That was a hardcore shutdown by the blue team. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. If you did, please do consider leaving a like. I recently found out that those actually matter quite a bit because they apparently affect how many people see your videos. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, definitely, if you enjoyed it, leave a like. If not, that's fine. I don't really blame you. So, either way, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night.